Our last speaker in the general debate before lunch break is His Excellency A.Pankin, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Russian Federation.
Distinguished colleagues, since the adoption of the Addis Ababa Action Agenda in 2015, the situation in global economy has changed significantly, and not for the better, as we've heard over these past few days. The trade and sanction wars, obstacles for the development of financial, economic, and other national economic relations, including between regional associations, present serious threats to sustainable development. We cannot forget that in a time of globalization, such measures are no longer selective, but to a varying extent, they affect all countries and significantly hamper countries' implementation of national development strategies and the achievement of predictable results. In this context, we will continue to contribute to a universal, rule-based, open, non-discriminatory, and fair multilateral trade system under the WTO, as well as the true liberalization of trade. We strongly condemn the practice of imposing politically motivated limitations and sanctions, and we consider them to be nothing less than a means for political pressure to be exerted on so-called troublesome countries and a way to eliminate economic competitors. This directly contravenes the principle of a free and mutually beneficial economic cooperation, which is at the very heart of the Addis Agenda. Madam President, our country is implementing 11 strategic development projects planned for the period to 2025. Most of them are in line with the Addis recommendations, first and foremost in the creation of a stable macroeconomic condition, an adjust budget system, improved quality of administration, and the optimization of government expenditures. Despite sanctions, the Russian economy today is more modern and competitive, innovative, and can enjoy stable development relying primarily on its own resources. Digital economy is improving, and online trade in Russia has increased by 21% over the past year. The state is also increasing the level of farming grants, which has led to an increase in agricultural production of 20%. Russia is in 35th place in the Doing Business rating. We're strengthening public-private partnerships. The Russian Direct Investment Fund and its co-investors have invested more than $19 billion in Russian companies working in infrastructure and technology sectors. Our country is one of the top 15 in budget transparency. At the same time, Russia is increasing its participation in development assistance. In 2016, this amounted to almost $1.3 billion. Our assistance targets such areas as state finance management, institutional capacity building, the establishment of social support systems, the bolstering of healthcare and education systems, and ensuring food security. Madam Chair, in conclusion, I wish to once again express support for the continued work of this forum and our hope that the practice of organizing Sustainable Development Goal investment fairs will be expanded. The government of my country has adopted a decision to contribute more than $400,000 to the Department of Economic and Social Affairs, aimed at ensuring the maximum involvement of countries in these events. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Minister.